I'm working here since 10 years.
Wow.
You can't do anything important here in this house.
You are joking or you are serious?
No, I'm serious. The parliament is the most democratic thing here in the EU, but you can't do anything.
One solution will be a revolution.
A revolution? What do you mean?
I want to kill the system. So
Kill the system?
Yeah, I think it's time for something new.
You are non-binary. What does that mean? By the way, you are more than 60, right?
Yes, fuck up.
You are 67?
No, fuck
No,
up.
63? How old are you?
No, fuck yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with one of the two coolest MEPs in the European Parliament from Germany. And introduce yourselves. First, you.
Hello, my name is Sibylle Berg. I'm a really important politician. And I give the word to my colleague.
Hello, Fidias. Welcome in the European Parliament. My name is Martin Sonneborn, and I'm working here since 10 years.
Wow, a lot of experience.
No,
Do you like it here?
sometimes. In the moment, not yet.
So, in these 10 years, did you have the power to do anything important here in this
No,
house?
never. You can't do anything important here in this house.
You are joking or you are serious?
No, I'm serious. I'm serious joking. It's called democracy, and the parliament is the most democratic thing here in the EU, but you can't do anything serious.
So in these 10 years, you are kind of pessimistic. Me coming inside the parliament now, 24 years old, young person, I want to change the world and help the world. You are saying that, chill, bro, you are not going to do anything.
No.
You don't have the power. So this is, you think we can change things if we use correctly the social media and all this stuff, the legislation? It seems not.
Yes, you can. Do it. Good luck.
So you are pessimistic about,
Yes.
about the influence.
No. I'm interested. I will have a look at you.
You are interested to see what I'm going to do. Okay, so now,
My question, when you went in here by mistake, you can say, or as a joke, like we come in, you are in suddenly. What was your first night? What you thought about?
when I came here,
Before, when you see, I'm voted, it's works, I will go to Brussels, Strasbourg. What was your idea?
I was excited because I like learning, so I was going to learn a lot of things. So I was very excited personally, but also I thought that, okay, I will have impact, and I like having impact in the world. So it was exciting. But reverse the question to you. This is your first mandate.
Yes.
In comparison to him, like
Yes.
he's been 10 years. How do you find it here? And
So look, I was really well prepared because Martin wrote about, he wrote 100 books or something like this, but he read for me 2 important books about his years in the EU. And this is funny to read, first of all, fast to read, and not translated in your language, unfortunately. But I learn from a human, I accept what is it about all. And I don't came with any illusion here.
like me.
No, it's not. No, illusion is a stupid word because this makes you stupid in a way. I don't think so. Maybe you will change things. And maybe with all your followers, to explain the followers what is it about here, how it works. So what I know till now is you have this big block in the parliament here, and this is dominated from very conservative, to say it, friendly conservative powers. And you had your first votings, and you can see the block. This is the absolute majority in all the questions, war and whatever. And then you have 100 and something against, and this are we. This is the ultra left. If there is something left some of the pirates. I think 2 are in still. So with this voting, you can do nothing. Also, what I learned, if you are not in one of these big groups, the big left group or right group, as a single humans like we can do nothing. We can't.
Yeah, we need to explain to people. So there is parties, left, right, and center.
Oh, sorry, it's Ursula von der Leyen.
It's Ursula. Okay.
Hey, was cool. This was Ursula von der Leyen. She has a birthday heute. She turned 103.
No, it's 666.
Oh, okay, 666, yeah. And all her friends are here to celebrate. Madame Meloni are here. And the lover of Madame Meloni, it's Elon Musk. And so...
I love this vibe, guys. Chill. It's also it's a bit refreshing to see some people that have a bit live and they joke in the parliament. So that's why I like spending some time with these humans. But you were saying about the parties that they decide all of this stuff together, and we don't have a saying. So whatever they decide behind closed doors, this is what's happening.
We have a saying, but this doesn't count. So there's a difference. We have a saying that's like democracy works. You have a saying, but nobody listens to it. And I think if you are very active now in the next 5 years, you can build a big coalition. Can search in all this, 800 people, humans who are ready to follow you. Then you in power. So, but you have to have more than half of all these fuckers there.
Yeah. You need to have majority.
But I think to be optimistic, you don't have to go this way. I mean, you have a big audience, bigger than all these members of parliament here. So you can explain the humans, you can guide them to a revolution if you want, you can really do something. So that's what I think. And you know here more than all the others outside what's going on, how's the way they make decisions. So whom is behind? I think in Brussels, you can't read this book. In Brussels there's this big lobby groups. You can follow them and look, how they influence the opinion on the votings and the laws. It's interesting.
So I was in Germany and I was in a taxi, and someone, and I like your glasses, someone was a big fan of yours. The taxi.
I know him. It was my father. He's my driver.
So he was saying very good things about you, that you explain what happened, you are making fun of Ursula von der Leyen in the best way possible, and you are just explaining to what is actually happening in the German people. So like she said, do you think you were able to have maybe a revolution or something, you did something these 10 years of criticizing and making jokes in this way, outside the parliament, not inside the parliament?
I have to change to my language to German.
Okay.
I'm a bit disoriented right now because we've spent 5 years working against Ursula von der Leyen, using everything we could, jokes, insults, speeches. We tried to raise public awareness. I'll keep it brief. We tried to get attention before the election. She's been elected as Commission President for the second time now. We tried to raise awareness of the fact that she's on trial in Belgium for corruption, abuse of office, and I forgot the third one exactly. There wasn't a single German newspaper that wrote about it. So unfortunately, what we're doing here has very limited impact. If people knew more about the EU, they would vote differently. That's why you are important and why you should have as large an audience as possible here.
I'll make a short conclusion of his speak. So he is frustrated.
Yes, and he was a new star in the European Parliament, and it's your job now.
No, I think really for me, it was so helpful to read your books, to know before I go in what happened here. So that I, also like you, I can make things out of the politics here. So, to do something. So that from the inside, it's useless.
It's useless. So, whatever the impact that we are going to have, you're saying is how to use this power that we are inside to influence the outside. This is what we can do.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And what, if you have one advice to give me as a new person here, what do you give me? Maybe to both of us. Did he give you advice often?
Andere Schuhe.
Yeah, different shoes.
Die Schuhe sind nicht gut.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's not good?
Nobody takes you serious with these shoes.
What?
This is not a good shoe. You must wear shoes like this. And it rains here a lot, so you get wet feet and influenza, and you will die, and fuck. Nobody is happy with this.
So his advice is to
change the shoes.
Change shoes.
This is the first. Yeah.
Your one looks more strong. Mm-hmm. I have a question to you.
Yep.
So you are non-binary. This is how we say it. You don't have he, she. What does that mean for the word?
This means for me nothing else than I think all these fights now about gender and who is who, and is a step backward, I think, because instead of we have women and men and they hate each other, we have now 10 million groups hating each other. And I think this is old-fashioned. I think we are all humans and basta. And doesn't matter whom you love, what you are, what you dress, how you feel in your body, from where you come. So this is my utopia. We are all the same. We are the same stupid. We go in the loo in the morning and have something to eat. And so I don't understand really the battle now. I understand the battle because the humans are angry, but they are not angry to each other. Actually, they are angry with the society they live in. And now this angerness goes in the wrong direction. So really groups of non-binary humans are against groups of homosexuals, and so what the fuck? And in the top of all, some Ursula von der Leyen sit and are happy because the humans are busy with hating each other.
Yes.
And this is so my statement. Let's be nothing. Let's be a human and fuck all this. I'm a woman and this means I have to dress like this and I have to be sexual available, and I'm a man, I need muscles, and this is all old-fashioned bullshit. So this is my statement.
This is the first, that's interesting.
Ich hasse alle Geschlechter.
Okay.
What?
He hates everybody.
Oh, he hates everybody. Yes, that's... So, just to summarize what you said, let's not focus on who we are and what's the difference between us and what I am. Let's focus on the bigger picture. The
bigger picture is we all get fucked. We are all working for money, or we don't have work, and we are fucked. And I mean, it's old, but you see in the last years with the pandemic, with the wars, a little group of humans get richer and richer and richer, and the middle class goes down and down and down, and there are millions. We are the majority, and we are busy hating each other because of gender or identity, or who is more black, who is more white, why we have to hate. So this is all makes some people really happy because we are busy with this.
We have the same thing in my island, Cyprus. So Cyprus is divided, I don't know if you know, with the, since 1974, and we all focus our energy to hate Turkey. So when you hate Turkey, it's easy, and the politicians in my country, because everyone hates Turkey, this is like the enemy. So they are corruption, stealing money, all this stuff, but they focus on the Turkey. This is the biggest problem. So they focus all this stuff to chaos, and it's easier for them to rule, divide and rule, like they say. So it's up to us.
Kann man nicht beide Seiten hassen?
Yeah, you
Also
can,
Türken
can
und
hate,
Zyprioten?
if he asks if you can't hate both sides. Oh, it's okay. This is. I think you can love both sides. He says you can hate both sides, but it is exactly this. It's one step more. You hate them, they hate you. All over the humans hate each other, make wars. This is the new big hobby, to make wars, kill each other. And so if I was the boss of the world, I would say, if you want a war, dear politician, you are the first who go and fight to your enemy. Not some young boys sent in there to die. So this is, this works, all this hating works so good. Now we hate each other for humans who don't like war and humans who like war. And so that's all the same principle. We hate refugees.
And it's like now people, like, if you say you are Russian in the world, you're like, you are afraid to say that. If you say that you are Israeli now, you are afraid to say that you are Israeli because of the. So this brings divide into the entire world.
And look, the streets are full with demonstrations now. The humans are busy demonstrate for pro-Palestine, against. And what impact has it? Nothing. It's more hate. The demonstrations will begin before the humans demonstrate for Ukraine or for Russia, or then the next thing will come. Maybe it's the next pandemic, maybe it's the next war. This is, I don't say there was a big plan. This is bullshit. But I think politicians see possibilities, opportunities, and use them. And this is good for them. Good. The humans are busy with hating, demonstrating, and everybody knows this will bring nothing. This will guide to nothing. So
a lot of people will. We don't understand when we see you both here in the parliament. Do you have also political ideology as English? Maybe you speak in German, we understand, but we don't understand if you have, or is just kind of the criticisms that you want to do, and do you have you stand in some topics and stuff?
We have a humanistic perspective, and we're essentially a satirical party. We're a historical accident. We were elected to the EU Parliament by chance, just like you. Someone once wrote that we are the spies of the little people in the European Parliament. We provide transparency about what's happening here and try to inform people about the biggest issues. We are for peace against wars, and we support the representation of citizens' interests, not those of big corporations. I'm glad this is being publicized. Now, even in Cyprus, what's happening in the Commission is that Mrs. von der Leyen is taking over, weakening commissioner positions. There are overlaps between the different commissioner roles. She's sidelined the strongest commissioners. It's going to be an interesting 5-year period, and I'm glad it's being followed in Cyprus.
Okay, short version is
frustrated.
Anyways, the people will understand, so, but I apologize because I cannot do a follow-up question on what you said. So it's up to you to say the full story or to speak simple for everyone to understand, but I trust you. You are cleverer than me. So we cover this topic of the ideology. But you know, for me, I'm happy here because we are, 3 politicians sitting here. No, actually.
We like our bureau style.
In a room, and downstairs is your office, actually. This is your office. And it's like, I think this is how politicians should be. Simple, just talk about the topics, see honestly, not have an agenda or another stuff. So I'm hopeful, actually. of the future. If we are doing this, it means that...
Yeah, it's cool. So actually I have a lot of, hope. So in this 5 years, I don't want to explore things in the politics here because this is his job and he's brilliant in it. So I try to give the humans a little bit hope. So a little bit good mood and show solutions maybe for a lot of problems. One solution will be a revolution, But okay, before this...
Revolution, what do you mean?
Yeah, I want to kill the system. So
kill the system?
Yeah, I think it's time for something new. Something what don't have a name. It's not communism or all this negative connotation, old stuff. It's something new, and I think the time is right, and you can feel it all over. The humans are pissed and fucked and don't know where it's left and right, and also this old meaning of the word left and right is becomes totally a blur. Because once I would say I'm an ultra left, so I'm really for the power of the people, of the respect for the workers. I want to fuck the capitalists, but now the left wants war, and I don't understand anymore what's going on. And I think with me is a lot of humans have the same. So I think the time is good to have a step forward. And this doesn't mean the fascist has to win. So. So this is my hope or my vision. Let's try in these 5 years to bring the humans together a little bit more, to make them clear where they stand and what they can do and which power they have. So not to follow the next stupid leader. I think really the future could be that the power is really at the humans. We don't have politicians anymore. You have normal people for 4 years or so. They are governed their country, their little cities. So this is the idea I have.
A very interesting question. I've been thinking about it all the time. What's the next political system? Because things like we were going on horses, then it was cars, now there are planes, now we have rockets. Mm-hmm. So we're evolving. So it was communism, it was dictatorships and all this stuff. Now it's democracy. But I don't think to question democracy and say what can we improve and what is next, how the political system looks like. Do you have any idea?
I mean, democracy is a nice word, actually. If you really follow the meaning of the democracy, it's the power to the people. And the people have mostly the power to vote, and that's it. And this is not enough. So I think if you, I'm a double... I don't know this word. I have the Swiss passport and the German passport. And Swiss also is a stinky neoliberal country, but they have quite a good political system. So it's not perfect, but it's the humans really have power. If you don't agree with some laws or something what the politicians decide, you can go and make a referendum against this. And then it's on you to find enough people to change the laws, and this is good. And the politicians, you don't have one leader. You have humans, nobody know them really. And they change, and this...
so the system is above the humans in a way?
Yeah. And,
interesting.
Okay, they also try all the time to make it smaller, this power of the humans, but still, till now it works very good. And this... is from this effect that you yourself, tomorrow I try it once. I did a referendum, I failed, okay, fair enough, the humans were against it. But you can change it, you can change something. And this, the result of this is that the humans in Switzerland, the Swiss people, really have the feeling, this is my country. I take care of this country, and it's important what I think and what I say. And this is good, And this is here in the most of the European countries or EU countries, it's not the case. So especially Germany, they are not happy with the government now. And then they can vote, I don't know when they vote, next year, no? Or when they vote? Okay, and then they can vote for the next idiot. That's it. You don't have wie heißt das, Bürgerentscheid. You don't have this, ask all the humans in Germany what they think about this, yes, no, you don't have. You can vote and finito.
Do you have any answer?
Yeah, in the EU it's much funnier. You can bring a European Citizens Initiative. For that you need 1 million signatures. Now, 1 million people in 7 countries of the European Union have to sign if we say, for example, we want peace negotiations in Ukraine advancing, or we want water not to be privatized, or we want Cyprus to be sunk, whatever. You have to collect and get 1 million signatures within a year from European citizens, and then you can go to the Commission and hand it in, and then they have to look at it once, and then they can tear it up and set it aside. That's the highest form of citizen participation in the EU.
Wow.
In the EU.
You understand this? No, not really. So anyway,
He didn't say that he's frustrated. This
no,
is what
he's not frustrated. Yeah, in a way, he's frustrated. So, meaning in the EU, you have a vehicle, a tool, where the humans from the Europe countries in the EU can change things. So this means you have in 1 year to bring 1 million votes from seven different EU countries. And for something like, kill all Cypriots or let them live. And then the Commission here have a look on this paper and what they want, and then nothing happens. This is your power here.
Yeah, even when you have...
Sorry, I have to go, Fidias. Yeah. Good luck to you and 5 good years here. Good luck to all the people of Malta. I love you.
Yes, we love you. Wow.
Okay, he is gone. He's frustrated.
And what is your relationship with him? Like, how do you cooperate together?
6. I don't know. So I know him. I know him long from know his books and what he do. I follow his YouTube. He is also brilliant at his YouTube. Unfortunately, as you can see, only in German. And we had this have the same agent. So this, and then for my last book, I want him in a video reading from this book. In the EU, so I did it, what was nice. And then last year, he asked me if I want to candidate with him. So that's all. And then he comes there in this place where I live, we eat pizza together, and he explains me how wonderful it is. He lies a little bit. And how cool, and you can travel, and so I end up now with in a bureaucracy jungle where you have for every step you do, you have to bring a zettel, and but this is how it comes.
Okay, so just to explain to the people, so they are both in the same party in Germany, and they got elected together, 2 people of this party together. Interesting. So. You're happy in life?
In life in general, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm, and the last time, so I was really depressed while all this Corona, because I think like everybody, no? I see all the damage, what happened, not only by the sickness, also more damage even from what follow up the kids who miss the school, and now you have tons of depressing kids, and a lot of my colleagues in the, so I'm a writer actually, and all these art people with little businesses, and so they went bankrupt. So they went to the supermarket, walked there, it's all horror. And in this time, on top of all, I start with a book who explains all the...
She's a very famous writer in Germany and all over the world. Her books are translated in all over the world, but mostly in Germany.
Yeah,
No?
Yeah, it's mostly in the German-speaking countries, but also I had no success in English. There's a book in English. And but in a lot of languages untranslated. This is nice. So what I want to say?
Yeah, why you are happy now?
This exactly. And this for the last book, I went deep in all this. What happened in Europe? What is all this bullshit? And if you really research, it's horror. Everything horror. And then I write the last book is actually a guideline to a revolution, a friendly one without damage.
A funky one.
Yeah, this is all the finance system is gone. It's a lot about hacking and so on. And then after this book, I was so happy because I thought it's reality. Wow, this all gone. All the stock exchange, all these fuckers are gone. The surveillance is gone. But okay, this was a book, then I realized this was only an idea, and I become really depressing. And then I think I'm not interested in having for the last years of my life a bad mood. What for? So nothing will change if I'm depressed and frustrated and then I think, okay, I avoid.
By the way, you are more than 60, right?
Yes, fuck up.
It's crazy.
Let's look at the light, it's beautiful.
No, just for people to know that you don't look 60 anymore. You are 67?
No, fuck
No, 63? How old are you?
No, fuck yourself. I visit you later, I dance on your grave, man. You see, I start like all these now.
It's more likely for me to dance on your grave.
I think so, let's see. What I want to say
about now being
I'm
happy.
not interested in to be in a bad mood. What for? So I avoid mostly really to consume all this news, the newspapers, all this. In the social media, I was frustrated with them also because I know a lot about algorithm and how you can change and turn humans. And then I think, okay, I want to have a good mood and I want to have human hope in a good mood. And that's why I'm happy, actually. Okay. So I ignore all this bullshit.
The last question that we do in every podcast that we do is in 30 seconds. You are going to die.
Yeah.
What will be your last word in this?
The last word?
Yeah,
I thought it's an action and I can punch you because of this age discussion. The last word is bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That's it.
Goodbye, guys. Thank you for watching. We love you.